Well, let's take some calls here. Susan, Cape Coral, Florida, the great Wink, W-I-N-K, a Democrat. Go.
Hi, I'm a little nervous. Sorry, Mark. I am born and raised a Democrat, and even my boyfriend says we're too poor to be Republicans, but I just love your show. I listen to it every night, and I get more education from listening to your show and what you have to say, and I love your snarky little attitude.
Well, you're very, very kind. Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
This poor versus rich stuff. Let's put aside party labels for a second. Let me help you with your boyfriend a second.
Okay.
You know, if we don't create wealth, and I don't mean wealthy people, I mean if we don't create wealth, then we're left to divide, even voluntarily. Poverty. That's why it's so crucial that we embrace capitalism. Government can't create wealth. All government can do is spread around misery. And so the Republican, the Democrat, I'm a conservative. And if government gets too big, too bureaucratic, it becomes increasingly more difficult to set up a small business, to earn a wage, to keep most of what you earn. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, I've been wanting to start my own hair salon, but I've never had enough money to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So
wait till you set it up and you see all the licensing fees and all the code work you have to go through just to spray somebody's hair.
Exactly, and that's why I haven't done it. I've been in this business for 21 years, and I'm like, I can't afford all this.
Mm-hmm. Now, what does your boyfriend do?
He's a salesman.
Well, maybe you ought to drop him and find somebody who's richer. You get my drift?
Yes.
He's a big Lib Democrat? What's that? No. But he's a big Lib Dem? Is that right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now, is he selling legal stuff or what?
No, he sells mattresses.
Oh, I meant legal as opposed to illegal. Well, all right.
Oh, no. Yeah, he's a legal salesman. Yeah.
But look now, it's got to be hell being being honest, to be a salesman, particularly a mattress salesman now, because people are not doing well financially.
It's hard.
Okay, so if the government spends another $1 trillion redistributing wealth, it goes to Acorn, it goes to states, it goes to localities, it goes to this. How the hell does that help your boyfriend?
It doesn't, and that's why I'm like, where's all this government spending going? Where's all this redistribution? Because I've been poor and I've, still making it, but it's like, right. I'm not seeing anything.
Mm-hmm. Now, you're a hairdresser? Is that what they call them? Hairdresser?
Yeah.
Well, the lady that cuts cuts what's left of it, she does okay. I leave a very, very nice tip, and I'm going to tell you why. Because people like you work very hard, and people like me, if we can help, we ought to help. Not because the government says so, because in my heart it says so, right?
And that's sweet, and I'm sure she appreciates it, and all of us out there working hard for tips appreciate it whenever we get it.
And it's same at restaurants and everything else, folks. If you've got the money and people are waiting on you. I was at a restaurant the other day, Susan, and I'm there by myself, just grabbing something to eat. There was a table, 8 people. And I was in the corner, I'm trying to write this book, and I'm taking notes myself. I was there a while, and I left a very good tip because there were 8 people there. And the waitress had a big tear in her eye after that. I said, what's the problem? She said they were here 90 minutes. I did everything I could for all 8 of them. And they left me $7.
Yep.
That's sad.
Yeah, because I just worked on a girl's hair for 3 hours the other day, busted my butt making sure her hair was perfect, and she left me $5.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, you hang in there, okay?
Yeah, but I appreciate your show, and I love it, and I love what you do for the Constitution. I love all of it. I think.
Well, you're very, very kind. All right, God bless you. Get rid of the lib. Find somebody else. All right, anyway. Just kidding. Relax.